What's up, guys? Today's part 2 of the N52 oil filter housing gasket and oil cooler gasket. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do the reassembly and then how to reset the oil life using auto ingenuity, and then we're going to bleed the coolant with a vacuum purge, and then I'm going to show you how to do it the way that BMW says to do it. So let's get started. So reassembly is pretty much the reverse of disassembly, and once again that little ratchet and reverse Torx wrench is a lifesaver here. Super helpful tool. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one. Also, if you haven't seen the first video, I made a video before this that explains how to disassemble all of this. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and go watch that. And this will make more sense. When we took the upper radiator hose off, the little retaining clip that holds the O-ring in came out, and so did the O-ring. And then when I went to try to put it back in, it wouldn't fit. It's quite a bit swollen from all the oil leaking around it. So luckily I had another one, and we're going to put that one in from a spare hose and put that retaining clip back in, and a little bit of RTV, and hopefully that'll work. Alright, so I didn't show the whole process of changing the oil here because this car is actually missing the under tray. And it's pretty dirty down there, so I'll show it on a cleaner car. So you're just going to want to make sure that the oil drain plug has the old crush washer taken off and that the new one's installed, and that you change out all the O-rings on the oil filter cap, and then put a little bit of oil on them so that they don't seize up as you're putting it on or get pinched. To pre-lube all my filters just so that you don't dry start the car. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the filter in the cap, and then I'll get it set into the housing, and then I'll put about a quart of oil onto that and fully saturate the filter just so that it's good to go and that you don't have to worry about starting it without oil in the filter. My diagnostic software of choice is Auto Ingenuity, just because of the price point and that it allows me to build on. But you can reset the oil with whatever tool that you have to do so. This is a vacuum purge. I really like to do these just because it ensures that I get most of the air out of the system and that I don't have to spend all day trying to bleed coolant systems. Super useful tool to have, especially if you do any work on cars. You're always draining the coolant, then you have to fill it back up. This thing just makes really quick work of that. Then I like to do pressure tests every time I touch a cooling system just to make sure that it holds pressure and that I haven't caused a leak, or that one of the connections that I took apart and put back together is now leaking. Just gives me peace of mind. So after you hit the accelerator pedal in for 10 seconds, you're going to hear the water pump click on, and then it can run for up to 12 minutes. But once it cuts off, you just go ahead and check the reservoir and top it off. The car that I'm working on does not have the indicator, so it's kind of hard to show, so I'm just leave that part out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments so I can keep working on them and improving them. Have a great day.